You may be seated. Good morning. I am Dr. Eric Klein, Assistant Provost, Doctoral Research, and Student Success at American College of Education. Welcome to the American College of Education Doctoral Hooding Ceremony. Whether you are celebrating with us here on site or through our live stream and virtual experience, we are excited to be able to commemorate this significant milestone today. Everyone, please join me in applauding American College of Education's graduating class of 2025. Please stand if you are able and remain standing for our national anthem, led by Leo Welsh.
At the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated. It is my honor to introduce the members of the Platform Party, and I ask them to each stand and remain standing as they are introduced. Dr. Jody Fikema, Chief Academic Officer and Provost. Jordy Hyland, President and CEO. Valerie Burton, Keynote Speaker. Dr. Crystal Newman, Assistant Provost, Business Professions. Dr. Lester Fowler, Assistant Provost, Healthcare Professions. Dr. Scott Bailey, Assistant Provost, Education Professions. Dr. Sarah Reichert, Director, Doctoral Research. Dr. Byron Barton, Chair, Department of Healthcare. Dr. Lisa Hawthorne, Chair, Department of Nursing. Dr. Amber Dobb, Chair, Department of Instructional Leadership. Dr. Kathy McKay, Chair, Department of Professional Educational Studies. Dr. Elisha Lewis, Chair, Department of Teaching and Learning. Dr. Belinda Reyes, 2025 Alumni Achievement Award recipient. Dr. Ashley Winans, Senior Core Faculty Healthcare, 2025 Faculty Excellence Award recipient. It is also my honor to extend a heartfelt welcome to the dedicated faculty present here with us today. Your unwavering commitment to excellence in teaching, scholarship, and service has shaped the minds of our graduates. Today's celebration reflects your tireless efforts, your passion for learning, and your belief in the potential of every student. On behalf of the entire graduating class and their families, thank you for the knowledge you've shared, the guidance you've offered, and the inspiration you continue to provide. Faculty, please stand or otherwise signify your presence, and let's give our incredible faculty a round of applause. Please be seated.
Good morning and welcome. Along with the American College of Education faculty, staff, and alumni, please join me in extending a hearty congratulations to our doctoral candidate class of 2025. It is a privilege to stand here today with you and your families and friends as we honor you and your amazing accomplishments. Today, we mark a very special moment in that journey as you receive your doctoral hood and celebrate the attainment of this goal that may have seemed out of reach at one time. Let us pause as you soak in this moment, and please be as proud of yourselves as we are of you. Let us also take a moment to thank all who have supported you through all the long nights and weekends, the never-ending editing, the moments of frustration and exhilarating insights when you had breakthroughs in your research, through every step of your journey. Doctoral candidates, please stand and face your families and friends and express your gratitude for their support. You may be seated. I now invite Jordy Hyland, President of American College of Education, to give his remarks.
Before our doctoral candidates cross the stage, I wanted to offer a brief explanation of the regalia you see today. Only 4.5% of the United States population has achieved what you have achieved, earning a doctoral degree. So be proud. This is a significant achievement and represents so much dedication, sacrifice, and commitment. Hooding is a time-honored academic tradition where we publicly recognize your achievement as a doctoral scholar. This is truly the moment of a lifetime, and hopefully one that you will never forget. With the designation doctor comes honor and responsibility. You now join the highest educational ranks of your professions. And we know that you will take this responsibility seriously and represent yourselves, your families, your communities, and our beloved institution with the utmost integrity and grace. And now it is my esteemed honor to introduce our keynote speaker, Valerie Burton. Valerie, could you please join me at the podium? So Valerie, thank you very much for joining us today. A best-selling author and founder of the Coaching and Positive Psychology Institute, Valerie has served clients in over 50 states, 37 countries, and written 14 books translated into multiple languages, including Let Go of the Guilt, It's About Time, and Successful Women Think Differently. She is a frequent guest expert for The Today Show, CNN, Dr. Oz, Oprah Magazine, NPR, Essence, and many others. She has spoken for hundreds of organizations, including LinkedIn, Apple, GE, McDonald's Corporation, Verizon, Coca-Cola, and the United States military. Ms. Burton has a master's degree in applied positive psychology from the University of Pennsylvania, a master's degree in journalism from Florida A&M University, and a BA from Florida State University. She has over 50,000 subscribers in her inspiring weekly e-newsletter on valerieburton.com. She is excited to be sharing her message with you today. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our keynote speaker, Valerie Burton.
Thank you so much. Good morning. I already feel the encouragement. I don't know who just said, "Come on, Val," but this is such a good day. First of all, it is an honor and a joy to get to encourage, celebrate with you, and maybe even inspire you for just a few moments on a day that is one of the greatest milestones of your life. So I want to say thank you, first of all, for the invitation, but I just want us once again to take a moment to just congratulate you on this amazing accomplishment, doctors. Of course, you did not achieve this milestone alone. I recall going back to grad school a second time in 2007. It was a hybrid experience, so we did some online, although we were also in person. And I know that journey of working and managing your household and your family, while also trying to manage all of those assignments. How many of you right now feel like you're able to take a nice big breath of relief? I remember many nights of waiting. The deadline at Penn for submitting things was midnight, but actually the computer system was on mountain time, so at 1:59 a.m., you click send. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Listen, you stuck with it. And now you are here. So I just have a few bits of inspiration for you today. As Jordy just said, my background is in a subject called applied positive psychology. And some of you heard that. I have a master's degree in it, and you said, she made that up. I have not heard of positive psychology. So listen, traditional psychology tends to focus on fixing what is wrong with us. And fixing the issues we deal with. And a lot of us have issues. Anyone here got issues? Raise your hand if you've got issues. All right, we've got a few with issues. And those of you who did not raise your hands, you really have issues, okay? So listen up. All right, positive psychology is what is it that happens when things go right with us? And for me, that was truly exciting because I had begun my journey as a coach, as an executive and personal coach. And such an important part of coaching is being able to ask people the kinds of questions that help them move from where they are to where they really want to be, and to navigate all the challenges and the obstacles along the way. And each of you has been on quite a journey. Some of you, it was shorter than others. Some of you were racing towards this finish line, and you did it maybe in 3 or 4 years, and others of you, it was one class at a time. But you kept going until you arrived at this point. And at this point, what I want you to be thinking about first and foremost is what you've learned in this journey. Because if you can take with you the wisdom that you've gained to get to this vision, you can then apply it as you move and journey towards that next vision. So I'm going to ask you a few coaching questions, and the first one is this. What did it take for you to get here? What did it take? When you're a high achiever, and he just said 4% of the U.S. population, you're a high achiever even if you have not said that. So you're really good at reaching goals. How many of you know that? You're already good at reaching goals. And sometimes you beat yourself up because you think you should have reached it better or faster or differently. And I'm saying on this day, I want you to just take a nice deep breath and go, what did it take for me to get here? It took tenacity. It took vision. It took support. For some of you, it took a lot of late nights. And for some of you, you've learned some things along the way. What are you most proud of about getting to this point? Whatever that feeling is, I want you to savor it in this moment. When I got to that point, when I finished that second master's degree, I took the capstone that I had created, and it actually became a book, became my 7th book, Successful Women Think Differently. And in that book, I defined success as a harmony of purpose and resilience and joy. Purpose. Each of you has one, and what I know about you is that you know that you're here to serve, but purpose answers a very simple question, not just for the graduates today, but for every single one of you. If you've not answered the question, how are people's lives better when they cross paths with me? I invite you this weekend to answer that question because it becomes a compass for everything you do, whether in your family or in your community, in your job, in your one-on-one conversations. How are people's lives better when they cross paths with you? There are unique gifts and talents and passions that you have that make this world a better place. And if you remember that every single day, it changes every step that you take. A lot of times we think of purpose as this really big, kind of complicated thing. I've got to write a whole paper about purpose. I think it's one simple sentence. My purpose is inspiring people to live more fulfilling lives. I do it through writing and speaking. For some of you, you make very complicated situations easy to understand, and that's why you're very good at teaching and educating. Some of you are bridge builders. Some of you energize people. And for some of you, it's super simple. I'll never forget years ago, I was speaking in a town called Saskatoon. Anyone here ever heard of Saskatoon? Hardly any of you, like 2 people. Like, I had never heard of it. Normally, I get asked to speak. They say, can you come to Columbus? I go, I've heard of Columbus. I've been to Columbus. They said, can you come to Saskatoon? It sounded like maybe where Bugs Bunny was from. I had never heard of it. I looked it up on a map. It's about 800 miles north of Minneapolis in Saskatchewan, Canada. And that day, I was speaking to about 1,200 women. And as I was talking, there was one woman in the audience who just kept smiling and nodding at everything I said. No pressure on y'all, okay? But she was giving me energy. You understand what I'm saying? And so I kept looking for her. I spoke 3 times that day. And y'all know what happens when you're speaking, especially after lunch. Some people started to look a little tired, and I was like, where's my girl? Where is she? And sure enough, she was still smiling. She was nodding. She was nudging her friend, like, write that down. Valerie is so good. Write it down. I don't know if that's what she said, but that's what I told myself, and it boosted my confidence. And so afterwards, I was signing books, and she came through my line, and I said, I remember you. I remember exactly where you were sitting. Is your purpose in life just bringing joy to people? And she said, can it be that simple? I said, yes, it can be that simple. She wrote me an email the next week. She said, I went back to work. I told everybody, Valerie Burton said, my purpose is bringing joy to people. And all of my coworkers looked at me and said, yeah, we know that already. Okay, because the people around you already know how you make a difference. So if you're confused ever about your purpose, ask the people who experience you most. Oftentimes, our humility causes us to not see the unique ways that we make an impact. But every single day as you move forward with this degree, I want you to remember that there is a way that you make lives better. And when you tap into that, you tap into a source of your success. Your purpose will fuel your perseverance when it gets difficult. But that second piece in defining joy is simply resilience. You cannot be successful without resilience. I know you know that because I'm guessing you faced some obstacles along the way. Sometimes you might have felt like giving up. You might have even given up for a little while, and then you got back to it. Resilience is our ability to bounce back again and again and again, to thrive and to grow and to be effective through adversity and challenges and change. I just finished my 14th book. It's called Rules of Resilience. I'm still using that graduate degree I got back in 1994. My guess is you will continue using the education and the knowledge you've gained in ways you had never imagined. When I studied journalism, I had no idea I would be writing books later. And I want you to just imagine right now, what is your vision? What do you see a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now? Who will you be impacting? As you do that, I guarantee you are going to face some obstacles along the way, and there are going to be some emotions that pop up. You've probably noticed them when you have a big vision, when you have big goals, fear tends to pop up. Anyone here ever dealt with a bit of fear as you're moving towards the bigger goal? Yeah, we tend to deal with the same kind of fear over and over again. Some of you, your core fear is fear of failure. You've been told that's the worst thing in the world. You do whatever you can to avoid it. Some of you, it's fear of success. You may have noticed, and not to scare you here, but the more successful you are, the more people keep asking you to do more. Have you noticed that? You get more responsibility, more pressure. You start asking, can I keep it up? For some of you, it's not fear of success. Some of you, it is fear of uncertainty, losing control. Do we have any control freaks here? Any control freaks? Yeah, I see some of you nodding, okay? The real control freaks don't even nod because they want to control what you know about them. You understand what I'm saying? So for some of us, it's fear of losing control. And then for some of you, it's a fear similar to my own, which is just that fear of rejection, that fear of disapproval. But here's the thing, as you go for the bigger goal, as you step out of your comfort zone, expect to feel fear and decide that it won't stop you. Fear is inevitable but it's not a stop sign. I learned this in a big way years ago. I grew up in an Air Force family. We lived all over the world, really. We lived in Germany. I was born in Florida. We lived in Colorado, California, Texas. I could go on and on and on. And one summer, at the end of the summer, I spent all my summers with my grandparents in South Carolina. My grandmother came back to Denver with me, and we went up one Sunday with my parents to Estes Park. I don't know if any of you have been in Estes Park, but the highest paved road in the world is in Estes Park. And as you go up, it just gets more and more beautiful. And so we get to a certain point, and we decided to stop and kind of just look over the edge of the mountains. And as we do that, I have some sort of a timer. I'm not the only person here with their phone misbehaving, am I? Thank you. We go up into the mountains, and we look over the edge of the mountain, and I look down, and for the first time in my life, I discovered the real meaning of breathtaking, because as I looked over the edge, I just went, I was literally looking down at the clouds. If your vision is big enough, it will take your breath away, and sometimes it will scare you. We hopped back in the car, and we continued to drive. And as we drove the roads, which had been 2 lanes, become 1, and you can't even turn around. And so my grandmother's getting a little scared. In fact, we see rails on the side of the road, and then suddenly there are no rails, and we're wondering, did someone plow through the rails and plunge over the mountain, or did the workers just get tired up here? We didn't know what was going on, but my grandmother suddenly says to my dad, Junior, you got to turn this car around. And she's digging down in her purse looking for her blood pressure medication, okay? And so we continue to drive, and right about that time, I've got to go to the bathroom. It's a Sunday. My parents are like, there is no restroom up here. You're just going to have to hold it. And I thought, let me just pray for the best. And we continue moving, and I see a lodge, and we decide to stop. We pull into the parking lot. The lodge is closed, but there are porta potties at the end of the lot, and I think, jackpot. I hop out of the car, I race over, and I don't think about what's behind them or the fact that I'm in the mountains, but when I turn that corner, I see a moose. Have you ever seen a moose up close? Yeah, a moose has nothing on a horse. A moose is huge. So I see the moose, and I decide I really don't have to go that badly. The moose is huge. It's got those big antlers. I could have sworn he cocked his head to the side when he saw me and licked his lips. I think he said something like, she looks tasty, chocolatey even. And right about that point, I decided I did not have to go that badly. I turned around, I ran to the car. My parents were like, that was quick. I go, yeah, there's a moose over there, I'm fine. My father starts to turn the ignition, and my grandmother goes, a moose? And she has this look on her face like, how dare that moose try to intimidate my grandbaby? Okay, I don't know if you have a Southern grandmother, but listen, when your Southern grandmother says, come on here, what do? You come on here. She said, come on. We march across the parking lot, we turn the corner, and this time it's grandmama and the moose, eye to eye. She looked at the moose like it was a poodle, and she said something so simple. She said, go on now, get. And the moose turned around and walked away. Now, I tell you that story because often your fear is like that moose. You've got to talk back to it. As you're stepping into this next season in your career, if you step far enough out of your comfort zone, it's going to be uncomfortable, and the fear is going to pop up. But if you would do as my grandmother did that day, I want you to just talk back to your fear and tell it, go on now, get. That third piece in your success strategy is positive emotion. It is joy. And here's the exciting part. The research in positive psychology tells us that although we often pursue success because we think it'll make us happy, the truth is that your happiness actually causes your success. Every single day, I want you to ask yourself, what can I look forward to today? When you get to the end of your day, ask, what was I grateful for? What was the best thing that happened today? Find your happiness triggers, because your positive emotion literally expands your ability to deal with adversity and with stress. Have some things you do purely for the joy of it. There's a lot you need to be good at, but some of you just need to have some things that allow you to play. My play is tennis. I'm terrible at it. I only play with other bad tennis players. I think you can pick your sport by the outfit, and tennis outfits are cute. So tennis It is, all right? Find something you do not because you have to be great, but because it puts a smile on your face. As you pursue whatever is next for you, do it with joy. You're going to be leading, and your positivity is contagious. On those days when you can't find any joy whatsoever, I'm going to leave you with this simplest way to find a little bit of positive emotion, and it's smiling. Now, we know we smile because we're happy. I know there's a lot of smiles today. Are y'all proud of them or what? But here's what the research shows. Even if you're not that happy, if you smile, like a full-on smile, y'all smile at me, okay? Teeth, I can see you. I'm looking at you. Let me see your teeth, all right? Keep smiling. Now, I want you to keep smiling while you're thinking about somebody that gets on your nerves. Okay, it's really hard to be aggravated and smile at the same time. Now listen, the French physician that discovered this discovered that when your cheeks puff up and your eyes crinkle, these muscles trigger the release of serotonin and endorphins to the brain. You're literally triggering the release of drugs to the brain by smiling, all right? Now listen, if you don't feel like smiling, the research says just put a pencil between your teeth. Some of you are going to be leading meetings. Just put that pencil between your teeth, okay? If you don't have a pencil, the research says just make a hard E. Y'all do it with me. E. Okay, some of you are going to get home later today or tomorrow. Your kids are going to be just acting wild. Just look at them and go, E. When you're in that Zoom meeting and your boss is saying something that's driving you nuts, just hit the mute button and go, E. I want you to find reasons to just be joyful, because your joy literally is going to walk you into your next season of success. Congratulations, class of 2025. I know there is something big in store for you. Keep that vision in front of you and remember that if you will find your joy, your success is unlimited. God bless.
Valerie, thank you for sharing your experiences and for encouraging our students to reach their fullest potential. Please join me once again in thanking our keynote speaker, Valerie Burton. Thank you.
We now come to the conferring of degrees. For our graduates joining us virtually via live stream, please proceed to the curated virtual degree conferral experience we have prepared following the links provided on the commencement landing page. For our graduates here in Columbus, please stand or otherwise signify your presence when your degree is called, and remain standing until all degrees have been called and conferred. Once all degrees are conferred, we will then call graduates forward individually to recognize their accomplishments. Please hold your applause until all graduates have been recognized. Will the candidates for American College of Education's Doctor of Education programs please rise? President Highland, on behalf of the faculty, I am pleased to present to you the candidates for the Doctor of Education degrees. They have satisfied all requirements for the degree, and my colleagues and I are honored to recommend them to you.
All right, this is my favorite part. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of American College of Education, I am pleased to confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Education, with all rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations. So we have now conferred all degrees represented here today. Please be seated so that you can begin the process of recognizing each of you individually with the formal ceremony of hooding. The marshal will alert you when it is time to rise. As the marshal dismisses your row, please make your way to the stage using the stairs to your left. Okay.
The following graduates are receiving a Doctor of Education in Curriculum and Instruction. Dr. Chad Adams. Dr. Eveline Algarin. Dr. Kirsten Alongi. Dr. Darlene Atkinson. Dr. Adrian Bagley. Dr. Jennifer Barrera Madden. Dr. Sherry Bartz. Dr. Mary Bash. Dr. Denisha Beasley. Dr. James Benedict. Dr. Krista Bivens. Dr. Julie Borchers. Dr. Michelle Clevenger. Dr. Felicia Cole. Dr. Victoria Comey Estroy. Dr. Parvati Desi Dasi. Dr. Michelle Dusterman. Dr. Jamie Dyes. Dr. Donna Flanagan. Dr. Leonel Florius. Dr. Brianna Gage. First generation doctoral graduate, Dr. Nora Alicia Galvan. And this is her daughter, second generation graduate. This is Dr. Diamantina Garcia. Dr. Michael Giordano. Dr. Jennifer Grant. Dr. Gracie Griffith. Dr. Atina Hart. Dr. Valeria Hicks. Dr. Lumida Hutchinson. Dr. April Jones. Dr. Sherazed Kablan. Dr. Catherine Kenegeni Mugway. Dr. Megan Little. Dr. Cassandra McGregor. Dr. Kimberly Marks. Dr. Cecil Miller. Dr. George Mitesser. Dr. Trina Montano. Dr. Maria Montero. Dr. Michael Mosier. Dr. Mary Newbold. Dr. Letty Ortiz. Dr. Karen Ostrowski. Dr. Amanda Payne. Dr. Dawn Phillipson. Dr. Michael A. Pope. Dr. Kavite Retinum. Dr. Joseph Sarpong. Dr. Sydney Sauls. Dr. Leah Shaw. Dr. Mackenzie Xiao. Dr. Gregory Shivers. Dr. Melinda Stewart. Dr. Shanae Swaby Bell. Dr. Thomas Samansky. Dr. Stephanie Torres. Dr. Allison Veely. Dr. Jennifer Wade. Dr. Jody Wilbur. Dr. Jennifer Green Wilson. Dr. Christopher Yarbrough. Congratulations to our Doctor of Education in Curriculum and Instruction graduates. The following graduates are receiving a Doctor of Education in Instructional Technology. Dr. Shantae Adams. Dr. Shannon Bailey. Dr. Tamia Barnes. Dr. Jodian Blake. Dr. Nicholas Brooks. Dr. Rena Dakanai. Dr. Jamie Eister. Dr. John Lloyd Harchak Mattis. Dr. Jessica Hawk. Dr. Rashi Koholi. Dr. Eva McDorman. Dr. Andrea Love Downs. Dr. Mindy Montano. Dr. Gina Morris. Dr. Supriti Mokhtapriti. Dr. Regine Pelliser. Dr. Leanne Penna. Dr. Tuit Mafam. Dr. Terry Menard Pino. Dr. Carrie Rico. Dr. Kelsey Riker. Dr. Stephanie Rutherford. Dr. Camden Smith. Dr. Casey Swift. Dr. Derek Adams. And congratulations to our Doctor of Education Instructional Technology graduates. This began our graduates receiving a Doctor of Education in Leadership. Dr. Joni Adams. Dr. Abimbola Akinmolayon. Dr. Antonio Alarcon. Dr. Anita Lambert.
All right, Anita.
Amen. Dr. Suzanne Alexander. Dr. Candace Anderson Matcham. Dr. Emily Andriaccio. Dr. Kimberly Atwater George. Dr. Ryan Bain. Dr. Afrika Beatty Rogers. Dr. Kenneth Bentz. Dr. Nidra Berkeley Foster. Dr. Cammie Berry. Dr. Adelaide Blake. Dr. Meredith Bird. Dr. Brian Callahan. Dr. L'Oreal Carruthers. Dr. Norvin Collins. Dr. Linda Corvo. Dr. Sarah Cox. Dr. Yvette Cruz. Dr. Yolanda Daniels. Dr. Tamisa Davis. Dr. Trudy Ann Elliott. Dr. Kristen Fisher. Dr. Lauren Fisher. Dr. Alexandra Fosco. Dr. Andrew Goolsby Cole. Dr. Michelle Henninger. Dr. Desmond G. Henry. Dr. Manuel Hernandez. Dr. Holly Herndon. Dr. Eric Huff. Dr. Jordan Jefferson. Dr. Renuka Joyhall. Dr. Amy Johnson. Dr. Joni Johnson. Dr. Troy Jones. Dr. Jamil Josie. Dr. Hope Knight. Dr. Suzette Knowles. First generation graduate, Dr. Sharon Lawrence. Dr. Winona Lawrence. Dr. Shamika Leeks. Dr. Eric Latorno. Dr. William Labrera. Dr. Julia Lojo. Dr. Nadine Lucate Pierre. Dr. Gina Marr. First generation graduate. Dr. Clarence McClung. Dr. Teresa McInnes. First generation and Native American, Dr. Michelle Millis Rucker. Dr. Marilyn Mitchell Wilson. Dr. Jude Wigwa. Dr. Kisiena Obienu. Dr. Arlette Ogieman. Dr. Robin Oliveri. Dr. Audrey Onachi Nilim. Dr. Patricia Oranje.
Oh, it's a mic.
Dr. Princess Osita Elebe. Dr. Sarah Elizabeth Patterson. Dr. Rebecca Poirier. Dr. Martha Pressenall. Dr. Dana Prevel. Dr. Melissa Purvis. Dr. Arthur Rahman. Dr. Beth Rayola. Dr. Jody Ranagar. Dr. Joshua Ratliff. Dr. Belinda Reyes. And this is her husband, Dr. Vidal Reyes. Dr. Donna Rogers. Dr. Shireen Samare. Dr. Amy Sams. Dr. Tiffany Shear. Dr. Jose Sarmeno. Dr. Elizabeth Sliger. Dr. LaDonna Smith. Dr. Ryan Thompson. Dr. Siobhan Trianfetti. Dr. Mohammed Tlas. Dr. Ursula Walls. Dr. Elise Washins. Dr. Autumn Watley. Dr. Luke Whittam. Dr. Sharma Wolf. Dr. Abigail Wolotkin. Dr. Jessica Wren. Congratulations to our Doctor of Education and Leadership graduates. The following graduate is receiving a Doctor of Education in Nursing Education. Dr. Jillian Troxel. Congratulations to our Doctor of Education and Nursing Education graduate. The following graduates are receiving a Doctor of Education in Public Health Education. Dr. Elizabeth Barkley Achutonomi. Yes. Dr. Beatrice Wynn. Congratulations to our Doctor of Education and Public Health Education graduates. The following graduates are receiving a Doctor of Education in Second Language Instruction. Dr. Tina Allen Abu Hassan. Dr. Clara Cristancho Cepedes. Dr. Yvette Dodson. Dr. Araceli Hurley. Dr. Amanda Kennedy. Dr. Nicole Klein Richter. Dr. Akeem Nash. First generation graduate, Dr. Lona Mae Shand. Congratulations to our Doctor of Education and Second Language Instruction graduates.
Earning a doctoral degree is an extraordinary achievement, reflecting your uncommon ability, vision, and determination. Today's commencement marks a major milestone in your life. You now join a distinguished group of alumni who have earned the designation Doctor. With your new degree and title, you also now have a responsibility to continue to serve your communities and positively contribute to society. American College of Education serves those who serve others, and as doctors of education in your respective fields, this mission is now your mission. We encourage you to stay connected with your fellow classmates and 46,000 alumni by joining our LinkedIn alumni group and interacting with our various social media channels. And we'd love to spotlight your future accomplishments in our quarterly alumni newsletter that you'll now be receiving. As we close our ceremony, we hope that you will truly celebrate today with your family and friends and create memories to hold for the rest of your life. There will never be another day quite like this one. We've been delighted to share this occasion with you, and we look forward to what your future holds. Please join me once again in congratulating American College of Education's class of 2025. Thank you all for attending. This concludes our doctoral hooding ceremony. Please remain seated until the candidates, faculty, and platform party have recessed. Thank you.